Hey you, I want to tell you 3 things I didn't realize about this thing before I installed it. Let's get started. A while back I did a full unboxing, assembly, setup of this whole thing. I'll set it at the end of this video so you can watch it. Or you could go watch it now and then come and watch this one. However you want to do it. It's free country. I'll give you a little bit of a tour of the dust collection system first. This is a Dust Gorilla Pro from Oneida, 5 horsepower, single phase with smart boost. It's super cool. I really wanted to do this video today because I need to empty this thing, and I know I need to empty it because, let me plug this in. The dust century here tells you when it's full. So it's full, and I'll empty that in a second, but let's give you a little bit of a tour. Don't worry, this will be a quick tour, and I also use shop vacs and Oneida Low Pros and 2.5s to take care of all my dust collection needs, and I'll show you that as we go. But this thing has 7-inch pipe coming out, and it goes all along the top of this as 7-inch, then it turns into 6, and everything goes down into 4-inch ports, and I made it to where I can easily go to 6 if I want to. Let's check it out. Before we even get to the big dust collection, shop vac 2.5 Dust Deputy. I use it for all the floor and countertops and everything. This thing scoots around the whole shop. Some people make little dollies for these and things like that, but it's just as easy just to push this stuff around for me. So this is workhorse in the shop. I do all the floors, all the countertops, everything with it. So let's move on. Got joiner and planer right here coming off of 4-inch ports. They work fantastic. Hey, there's a computer right here. It's not even very dusty. You know, they say if you clean your shop and you find a computer, you might be a red. Next table up is shop vac, and Dust Deputy comes up and it runs this thing right here. So if I just have a couple of things to sand, that's all I use. I turn it on like this. There's a smart switch over there that turns on when this turns on, and it catches most stuff. Now, if I'm gonna be over here for 15 or 20 minutes and it's worth me turning on the whole system, then I get it, and it gets everything, and it's fantastic. I also have a port that comes over here. Off of that big trunk right there, it goes to 4-inch at the bottom, comes right here. And this is a bowl blank, and the bottoms aren't flat. So before I put it on the lathe, I'll go ahead and just set that there and grind it, and it goes right into there. Of course, over a respirator run, I'm doing stuff like that, but it works very, very well. Next, we have our 2 bandsaws, and I spend a lot of time here. These work fantastic. They clean it very, very well. But once again, if I just have a couple of cuts, I'm not going to use it. So I use slick floor. So I use a shop vac and Oneida Low Pro on a remote. And it works fantastic. I have a video on this one. I'll put it down below. It's hard to get everything in frame here, but there's a shop vac, there's a Low Pro. And once again, up there, there's one of those smart switches. I'll put links to those below. You come over here, hit the switch. Once again, if I'm going to make just 1 or 2 cuts, there's no sense in me turning on the entire dust collection. Just for that, these shop vacs and the Low Pros and 2.5s work very well, very well. The trunk that comes across the shop is all 6-inch up top. It goes around, it goes all the way over to the lathe. And I really don't have anything set up for that, but it works fantastic. It has very, very good CFM coming off of there. So let's check this out. The CNC machine is awesome. I've cut a couple of things, and it gets pretty much everything. Obviously, if I'm filming, I have that open so some stuff gets out or whatever, but it works fantastic. I do have to cut some plastic here coming up. Maybe I'll do a video on that, but it works fantastic if you're worried about it. And just real quick math here, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35. This is 40 feet away from the dust collector on a Y, and it works fantastic. This is the bread and butter of the whole operation. This is the reason why I got the dust collection system in the first place, because I do a lot with a table saw. So this is 6-inch coming down right here, and then it goes down to 4 and 2, and takes care of that, takes care of it very, very well. Then it comes down to 4 right here. This is always open, and it comes down into the table saw. I've cut thousands of blanks since I got this thing, and I've maybe looked in it a couple times, so we're gonna look at it right now and see what it does. Take this off the tripod here. No camera tricks. Get a little bit in the door and a little bit in that corner. I'll go ahead and clean that out, and we're gonna do an experiment. I would use the dust collector to do this and just blow air in here and get it to go down, but remember, it's full, so I'm just gonna use the shop vac, the trusty old shop vac. So back to the title of the video, 3 things that I didn't know about this before I installed it. Number 1 is I have to empty this thing way more often than I used to empty my old system because all of the dirt's going in here. This thing fills up pretty quick. I do pin blanks and handle blanks, and it's all like resin and wood, and it all goes in here. I just showed you how empty the table saw is, and it used to be where I'd have to clean that up every time after I did like a load of blanks. So let's take this thing out and let's cut some blanks after that. This is the haul that we got from the live show on Saturday. Pretty cool stuff. We're going to cut all that stuff. This is resin and wood. There's some money flakes. This is resin and wood, and that's all dye, stabilized maple burl. Should be pretty cool to cut all this stuff. We're going to go ahead and cut all these. I don't have an overhead ram or anything, and I really don't know what I want to do with it. I might make a sled that has a shop vac attachment to it, so whenever the sled comes this way, it gets the dust and the shavings and stuff. So get in the comments and tell me what you have on your table saw to help me out with this. But I'm going to wear a respirator that I just got, Microclimate Air 3. It's a powered one. I am an affiliate of theirs. Jake Tennant, check out below. So if you like that kind of stuff, I'm going to go ahead and cut these. And the other thing I learned right now is it's hot in Texas, and I'm going to turn on the air conditioner. So if it messes the sound up, just messes the sound up. I'll do the best I can. Back on track, Jake. The thing that we need to know is, 1 was you're going to empty the barrel all the time. Number 2 is the sound of it. I did the video last time and the decibel readings were about the same, but that thing, it's hard to explain, but it's just a different pitch. I turn on the table saw and then I'll turn on the dust collector, and I have to wait till it's all the way on before I can hear it. So that's number 2. I didn't know that the pitch of a sound would make that much difference. So that's number 2. Let's go. Let's get these things cut. Let's check out these stabilized maple burl blanks before we open that door. Look at that. All right, get back to it. This is a dust collection video, not a wood video. Here we go. Let's open that. Look at that. That's pretty good if you've done any kind of table sawing. And I didn't do what I normally do, and let me show you that real quick. Usually when I cut blanks, I'll come over here and I'll clean the table saw off like this. And then I'll just come over here and do this. But while you're doing that, you're blowing air into here. And I haven't done that yet, so let's try that. Now let's look again. I didn't stop the video or anything. Let's see what happens. Just for funsies. There you go. Pretty good. The third thing I didn't realize about installing this thing and putting it in my shop was that how it would make me and others feel. As soon as you walk in the door, you're like, man, this place looks like a professional place. I don't know if you've ever been to some place that just kind of strikes you as being a little bit above or professional or whatever. I've had friends come in and the first thing they do is look up at all the pipes and they go, oh my goodness, man, this is awesome. And I do the same thing, but what it makes me do is clean the shop. I don't know if you noticed in that clip before, I already had the floor clean. As soon as I get done with a project or anything, I go ahead and get the floor clean. This thing's giving me extra motivation to keep the things clean in here. And I like coming in here every day, and I think you're going to feel the same way. You come in here and everything looks fine, and you want to be in here and you want to be here as long as possible. Dust collection is safe, but it is also just is cool, I think. If you want to see us put this thing in, go over here and check out this video. Otherwise, subscribe, and then we'll see you guys next time. Y'all be good.